Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do a Kame Ga Kill episode 10 review. Now, of course, episode link is going to be in the box below on Crunchyroll.com. This week's episode. Let me start with the basics. Animation overall, pretty damn good, as usual. When it comes to the pacing, as usual, fast pace. When it comes to the story progression, and this is the main bit here. There's a lot of stuff that happened. But the main thing here is that Tatsumi, he's now back with the Night Raid. And Esdeath still loves him, obviously. She's not aware that he's among the Night Raid. But who is Dr. Stylish. And he has like his weird voice. And it's just it's a freak show. If you look at the preview of the upcoming episode 11, it's a freak show. I don't know what's happening. It's just weird. I mean, clearly, the Night Raid headquarters is under attack. And obviously, based on the ending of this episode, it was Dr. Stylish who found the headquarters. And there was some dude with like enhanced eyes, some chick, I think, with enhanced ears, a guy with a really big enhanced nose. Like, this guy reminded me of that one Pokemon. He's like a stone Pokemon that has a really big nose. I forgot what his name was, alright? It's been ages since I've fucked around with Pikachu and friends. So the point here is, I guess they're probably the subordinates of Dr. Stylish. But they're just weird fuckers, man. And they're just raiding the Night Raid headquarters. So that's what's going down. Now, before I get into that, because that, again, that's more prediction stuff. Let me talk about what actually happened in the episode. Number one, Esdeath and the fact that she still loves Tatsumi, and she's not aware that Tatsumi is a Night Raid member. But they had this whole talk when they were in bed, and Tatsumi, of course, he didn't do the do because he's not trying to go that way with Esdeath. No, in fact, he's trying to sway her to try and join the Revolutionary Army because he hates the way the capital is today, and so on and so forth. And in her mind, and we could have already guessed this about Esdeath because it was fairly obvious, but in her mind, it is simply put survival of the fittest. The weak die and the strong survive. That's just the way it is in her mind. Simple, clean, that's it. And clearly, in order for her to think on the same level as Tatsumi, she has to attain sympathy and empathy for those around her, which at this point in time seems impossible, aside from Tatsumi himself, because she loves him. Now, what also fascinated me in the episode was the fact that you had this initial strike on like this bandit headquarters, and you get to the powers of the, not Dr. Stylish. He's rocking something, obviously. Well, we don't know what it is specifically. But we get to see, well, first of all, Miss Ubiquitous. She has gotten some leveled up stuff. Like, she's gotten a lot better. First of all, she has, like Koro and her have like these weird combo maneuvers. I don't know, it's kind of strange, but because like Koro bites on her arm, and then her arm transforms into like these weapons. And apparently Dr. Stylish made the weapons. Like, she had like this big ass cannon gun, had a drill that pierced the heavens, do the impossible, see the invisible, row, like she straight up had a drill. So, Giga Drill Break, love that shit. But that was fascinating. Seeing her clearly get better from when she fought against Shele and Mine. Then you have, what's his name again? Run. I think Run, the guy with the wings. He has, a wing Imperial arm, and he can strike at you with his feathers. So it's not that unique. We've seen it before in many anime. I'm pretty sure you have. Alright, I mean, Bleach is a clear example of this, where we've seen characters have that ability and power to fly, and then have their wings spew projectiles, pretty much. Like feather bullets, that kind of stuff. Then You have Kurome didn't really showcase anything. Kurome, her Imperial Arm is her sword, obviously, but she didn't do it like, it's not like Akame, where Akame, one cut and you're done because of the poison. But when it comes to Kurome, her sword has a certain power, obviously, but we don't know what that power is. She's just mowing down people, samurai style. So we're not too sure about her, but she's doing what Akame would do pretty much. And they are sisters, so there's going to be obvious similarities when it comes to their fighting style. Duh. Then there is Boris, and he has this giant like flamethrower Imperial Arm, and he's just roasting dudes. It's real simple. It's very simple, very straightforward. Finally, there's Wave. Whoa. I did not see that coming. Wave, like that really shocked me. Where Wave, let me just bring this shit down. Hold on. Yeah. Where Wave had an Imperial Arm called Grand Chariot. It is the advanced version of Incursio. Incursio is the prototype. And when Tatsumi escapes after they go like danger beast hunting, what I noticed between the Imperial Arms is that you can't say from a power standpoint, or I should say from a strength standpoint, because from a strength standpoint, what Tatsumi did when he was inside Incursio for the first time against that one dude, Nya, what is it? Yeah, like the weird, the kid with, we all know who this guy is, right? Nya, weirdo. The trap card, there you go, bam, boom, trap card. What he did against trap card was very impressive from a strength standpoint. But from a speed standpoint, Wave and his Grand Chariot appear to be way better. And it's scary. Now, granted, it's probably the case that because Tatsumi has not mastered Incursio and Wave has had more experience with his Imperial Arm, that's probably the case. Where in which Tatsumi, because according to Bulout, Tatsumi has the strength, or he has the potential to surpass Bulout in power and speed and overall combat ability. So, that means that Tatsumi, at some point in time, may be at the same level as Esdeath, because according to the three beasts, I think they're called, you know, Esdeath's former companions, servants, Bulout was second to none, only to Esdeath herself. That was confirmed by, I think it was either Trap Card or La Liver. I'm not too sure exactly. So, but the point here is that he has that potential. Now, Wave, I'm pretty sure because he already has the experience with his Imperial Arm, his potential, it's not fully reached, obviously, because from a mental standpoint, according to Esdeath, he's not fully there. Like, he could be a lot better from a mental standpoint. But physically, he should be at least way more skilled than Tatsumi when it comes to his Imperial Arm training. So, Tatsumi, so here's my main point here. If Tatsumi were to get the equivalent of experience and training with his Imperial Arm compared to Wave, Tatsumi would be stronger and faster than Wave. Because I'm pretty sure that even though Wave, his Imperial Arm is the more advanced version, quote unquote, because the Incursio is the prototype, it is in essence the connection. That's the key point. The connection between the Imperial Arm and the user. That's the most important thing. So even though Wave may have the better Imperial Arm, Tatsumi could probably utilize Incursio in the future far better than Wave and his Grand Chariot, because I'm pretty sure Tatsumi and Incursio, they have a better link than Wave and his Incursio Arm, or in his Imperial Arm. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, that's mostly speculation because we don't really know how well the connection is between Wave and his Imperial Arm, because there's no there's no scouter where you can like put in your eye and tell, oh, like your connection, your Imperial Arm is at 9,000. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't happen. So we'll have to just wait and see as time progresses and how far Tatsumi goes when it comes to his Imperial Arm from an overall combat ability standpoint. There we go. Keep it simple. So, and also, before I go, because that's really it, because from a character development standpoint, the one who I think, okay, well, obviously if Esdeath, and she's trying to, I mean, the only change that she has character-wise is that the love that she has for Tatsumi is making Tatsumi an exception among most of, if not all, humans around her. Where, aside from her subordinates, Tatsumi is, like, the third most important thing to her. And, or maybe second, I don't know. But the point here is that Tatsumi's very important, alright? Done. End of story. But aside from that, there's also Kurome, who pretty much has the same mentality as Akame, just inverse, I suppose. I mean, Akame wants to kill Kurome. Kurome wants to kill Akame. It's going down. At some point, obviously. We just don't know when. At some point, Wilbur's going to go down. And she has the same snack habits and the same, like, she eats a lot, obviously. She has the whole, like, don't touch this, like, that weird face that Akame has when she wants to get into, like, quirky mode. And then Kurome has that same face when she's in quirky mode. So, yeah. So, again, very similar to Akame in many levels. Now, getting to the preview of next episode, there's a dude that has Shaylay's bisector, the scissor blade. So, like, just some big-ass muscle dude. I don't know. It's just the weird shit. The preview is just full of weird fuckers, and they're all part of, clearly, Dr. Stylish's crew. And I would have figured that Dr. Stylish would have told the Jaegers, like, oh, like, hey, like, you know, call them up or radio in, like, hey, I found the headquarters, like, let's go. But, no, I'm gonna do this solo, apparently, or at least him and his boys. Like, that's it. Me and my boys are gonna go in solo. So, I don't know how it's gonna roll out, but, I mean, maybe it's Dr. Stylish is gonna go back to headquarters, and then his boys take care of business as a means of distracting the night raid so he can get the Jaegers to come and take care of business. Some shit like that. Who knows? Or he could be a glory hog and say, you know what, no, I want all the glory, so I'm taking it out by myself and my boys. That's it. So we'll have to wait and see about that. So overall, the episode, I think, is fantastic. I think it's a good plus, and I will see you guys later. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day. I want to make two addendums to the review. Number one is, well, addendum / clarifications. Number one is, it was funny seeing Tatsumi struggle in that scene with him and Esdeath by himself and she's like half naked. He's a young buck, right? He's not experienced, he's a young buck. So he has to first mature into a man, and then he'll be more comfortable. But as of now, he's still in that awkward phase, so that was funny. Number two is that I want to clarify that when it came to Akame saving Tatsumi and then immediately going to the night raid, that to me, it was bad, but at the same time it was good. Because clearly it did jump the story along, but it was very abrupt and very sudden. Which I then ties into a third point that I just thought about. Because I really want to see Tatsumi actually train under Esdeath for a short period of time and gain some new skills here. But that never happened, obviously. So, it is what it is. I think I'm going to change my rating from a good plus to a good. Yeah, I'll do that. So, I will see you guys later. Once again, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.